check out this epic treasure chest. I'm so excited they're back. And with us getting 4 chests every day, it adds up quick. And sometimes those chest buildings are tucked away inside a base, which can be a little bit difficult when you're bringing a farm army. So today I'm gonna give you guys some tips how you can farm the treasure chests just a little bit quicker. These tips are definitely gonna speed up your chest grabbing capabilities, but real quick, I wanted to talk about gaming chairs because my friends at eWin have hooked it up with a brand new gaming chair. Let's go put it together. eWin chairs come in a nice convenient box with everything you need to assemble your new chair right inside, and it's very quick and easy. And after 15 minutes of a quick assemble, we got a brand new chair.
And the great thing about the eWin chair, this is removable if you ever need to clean it, but we can adjust forward, backward, side to side, up or down, completely adjustable armrest.
We can also adjust the height like any office chair, and of course, look what my chair can do! And I almost forgot the eWin branded lumbar support. Throw that right back here. Oh yeah, that's nice. And the magnetic head pillow. Super soft, nice and plush, super cozy, but it just pops right on there. No need for those pesky straps. Oh yeah, this might be one of my favorite features. Ah, yeah, good to go, boys, good to go. I know it looks exactly the same as the old one. It's just the latest model of that because these chairs are made for big boys like myself. So if you've ever had those little tiny chairs with those little things going up the side that kind of pinch you, go get yourself a Flash XL and use code BASH at checkout to save 30% extra on your order from eWin chairs. I've been working with eWin for years now, guys. It's a brand that I love, trust, and support. So make sure you guys go check them out. That link will be down there in the description. I think we're up to like 4 eWin chairs in the house. Everyone in the house has one. Plus I have an extra one in front of me. No, that's gonna be 5 eWin chairs in the house. Guys, go check out eWin. The link's down there in the description. So this is my basic farm army that I go to when I'm trying to gain resources really quick. Using some sneakies, a little bit of a queen walk. Works out pretty nicely, but with just a few adjustments, we can be set up to grab those treasure chests. For instance, on our archer queen, if instead of the magic mirror, we went with a giant arrow, then we are set up really nice. We could even switch out and still go with a magic mirror if we so choose, because we're bringing the healers anyways into the composition. So we could bring that in as well. Another thing that you can do is you could bring a fireball onto your Grand Warden. That's going to help things out quite a bit, getting deeper into the base. With the king, I would definitely recommend that spiky ball, and the RC, I would recommend that rocket spear for sure. That allows you to get further into those bases from a longer distance. Now, another thing that you can actually do is you could just bring more invisibilities. We already have 3 in there, but if we wanted to, we could bring more for the fireball. But instead, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to bring in some lightning spells, and then maybe even 1 earthquake, so we can weaken up some of those buildings that we're going for. This will allow our giant arrow or our fireball just to get in there and get a little bit of easier access. Let's go test this out in action. All right, this base is a perfect example of it. Maybe this X-bow has it, maybe this mortar has it, but let's go ahead and let's see what we can do. We can start right here. We can go with our warden and we can put in the fireball. We can see if it's in that mortar. It's not in the mortar, so we got to go elsewhere. We can actually give him a couple of healers to work through there. Now we can go with our queen. We can shoot that giant arrow right through there. We can use those quakes and the couple lightnings we brought, weaken that up. It's not in there. So where is this resource or the treasure chests? Well, it's simply in a resource building over here. Of course, we could have just got it with the sneakies and been less difficult, but we get the treasure chest either way. And now we can actually go through and farm up and get all of the resources on the base, which is really nice. Also with this method, you're going to be less likely to fail, which means less likely to lose any trophies, which I think everyone can appreciate that, right? We could go through here. We could just send right at the town hall. Actually, we could probably just go with our RC since we have the distance on her. We can just go with her, throw those rocket spears, set off the invisibility tower there, which that's always a pain. And then we can actually run her right in through, or run the sneakers rather, right on through to the town hall. She's actually, I think she's going to get it. And if not, we can just go with the king's spiky ball. Look at that. Nice and simple, guys. And then if we need, we can run sneakies right in here. So we can grab this dark elixir. Yeah, we need that dark elixir. Let's get that. Nice, perfect. And then we'll go right there. We'll get the CC. It looks like there's some loot in there. Then we can go through here. Oh yeah, guys, this is working nice, real good. And this is all we're gonna be doing here is just going out, getting some nice loot, and grabbing those treasure chests at the same time. Now, of course, grabbing the treasure chest, that's the easy part. What's in the treasure chest? That's the fun part, right? Let's see what's inside our first treasure chest. Bing, bang, boom. It's a common. It's a common. That's okay.
we get some power pancakes. Now, these power pancakes will actually come in handy. We're here on the new Town Hall 17, and I've been running these 5v5s. Now, I didn't record this one because, full transparency, it was a very easy matchup in my favor, so I didn't want to record it. It was just a pretty straight up 5-attack simple win. But I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna spin up another war for 5v5 and try to get us a 5v5 Friday this week with something good. Let me know in the comments. Should we do a random spinner? Should I try to do another solo Trojan war because the last one didn't go too well? Let me know what 5v5 Friday should we run this week. Now, we don't really need our tips and tricks on this one, but since it's all free and there's some decent loot on it, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to grab this one through here. That way we can just grab all of this loot real quick. So let's go ahead and let's just do that. Let's do that. Let's just send the Queen's Giant Arrow through there. I guess I should probably actually pay attention to where the resource or the chest buildings are. Oh, we already have it. We already have it. We're good. We're good. Fantastic. So we'll go out there. But I wanted to show off the treasure chest. That's the main thing. Normally I wouldn't show that, right? But we get upgraded to a rare. Ah, man, that's sad. Builder gold. I would rather have regular gold. All right, so let's go in on this one. Let's see where our treasure buildings are. I see the one on the inside there. We have an army camp and we have a resource building. I guess let's check the resource building here first, since our goblins will take that out. Actually, let's just go ahead and let's just send them some sneakies elsewhere. Of course we get it right there. But I was gonna say that another tip that you can use is you could actually use a log launcher, especially on these bases with the invis towers. You can use a log launcher. Just run in your king, run in your queen, your warden. Just run them all right up the middle here, and that'll help you get to the middle of this base and give you access and set off those invisibility towers. That way you're not really trying to fight those invisibility towers. I think this is a nice little tip that helps out quite a bit, to be honest with you. We'll send that giant arrow right on through there. We'll go ahead and roll rage in here, and we'll just let everything work in. Looking pretty great. I'm gonna go ahead and bring her right in there, and we should be able to get this town hall, get those invis towers down. Perfect. Exactly what we're hoping for, just in case it was in there. So you can also use siege machines. I mean, you can not only a log launcher, but a flamethrower is a really good siege machine. We really need to get this. Let's go ahead. Let's go through there. Let's get that. Let's get this. All right, let's do that. We really want this dark elixir here. We always need more dark elixir. Although since I am running 5v5 Fridays, I'm not trying to really upgrade my heroes a ton. I know we need to upgrade heroes, but I'd like my heroes to be up so we can get some 5v5 content out for you guys, because I know that is a fan favorite that you guys have been requesting for quite a while. So I've been trying to get on it. All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll end there. Let's see what's in our treasure chest. All right, here we go. Come on, give me something good, rare. Oh, okay. All right, Star Yor. Star Yor is good. All right, let's hit one more here because I do like saving up my treasure chest. So yeah, these are just tips that I use because when I do my mass treasure chest opening, I have to go as quickly as possible. Usually, like, I'm not bringing farm armies. I'm just bringing mass lightnings and stuff, and just zapping out those buildings. So that's something you definitely keep in mind. Let's go ahead and let's open this up with the king. That'll be great. Fantastic. There's actually a hole right here. Oh, there, of course, there's a tornado and stuff. But really just kind of keep an eye on where things are on the base. I see that we have one over there. We'll go ahead and we'll send the giant arrow there. We'll go ahead and we'll hit the fireball right here. That'll give us our treasure chest. Nice. Perfect. Fantastical. All right, good. And that's all we're really trying to do here. Just make our life a little bit easier. I should have quaked a little bit early. That's fine. And we'll go ahead and we'll go here and just get these treasure chests. I mean, it's one of the most fun events in Clash of Clans, in my opinion. I just always like the surprise of like getting something for free. Like, imagine like you get an equipment or a skin that you've really wanted for a long time and you get it for free in the treasure chest event. Like, what's not to love about that, you know? That's what I like about this event quite a bit. So let's go ahead, let's get this gold. We'll get some of that elixir there. I know we have some elixir over here, so we'll go ahead and we'll haste in here. We got 7 sneakies left. Should be enough. Let's just zap that stuff just to slow it down. Nice, perfect. And let's see what's in this last treasure chest of the video. We get, it is a common. That's okay. We got some commons, some gold. We need that gold because, as per usual, I'm behind on stuff. Actually, I've just been kind of a little bit distracted with real life stuff. That happens sometimes, you know. But let's go ahead and let's get a couple builders at least going up here today. Storages. Ew. Should we work on storages? That sounds awful, to be honest with you. We've been kind of working on these like ricochet cannons and the geared up stuff. I kind of like that. Did we ever get the actual, do we have another, we never got the other flame spitter, huh? Interesting. I don't really want to do it that way. I guess we could just work on this little baby stuff that I keep saying I'm going to work on and I never do. Eventually we'll get there, right? Let's just upgrade this stuff, we can convert. Actually, let's go like this. We can go with our let's put our apprentice on here. We can get her to convert just like that. That's perfect. In our laboratory, we still have things going in the lab, so that's good. I don't think we're gonna have enough for a pet here today. That's okay. We'll get all caught up on the 4-1 Let's Play accounts this week. I'm getting back into the grind of things. My apologies for the lack of videos lately, but we're back in action, baby. Make sure you guys subscribe, leave a like, check out our friends at eWin. I'll see you guys on the next one.